What a difference a few days make. There was no change in Liverpool's position in the Premier League top from Sunday afternoon to Wednesday night. But there is no question that the mood has been lifted by the Reds' 5-goal demolition of Watford at Anfield. And it's against that backdrop, and with a huge Merseyside derby at Goodison Park to come this weekend, that your latest Blood Red podcast is recorded. Ian Doyle is back in the host's chair, and he is joined by our Liverpool FC correspondent James Pearce and fellow Echo Sports desk operatives Sean Bradbury and Theo Squires. James kicks things off by giving us the lowdown on Jurgen Klopp's mood and the big talking points from the Reds manager's press conference that took place earlier in the day. There's also mention of what Marco Silva had to say across town in response to Klopp. Talk then turns to Sadio Mane, the centre-forward, Roberto Firmino's fitness, and the reasons behind Trent Alexander-Arnold's magnificent midweek display. The right-back has almost certainly played his way into Klopp's starting lineup for the derby. But who will make up the Liverpool midfield? The panel believe one player, in particular, has now become undroppable, and even go as far to compare his influence to Virgil van Dijk. A reader question then leaves the panel scratching their heads before James recalls his time covering the Reds, when they were under the command of Brendan Rodgers, whose return to English football is discussed before the usual team and score predictions. Enjoy! Don't miss any of our podcasts for absolutely free. On Apple Podcasts 1, search for Blood Red and find the Liverpool Echo podcast, or go straight to https iTunes. apple.com/gb/podcast/bloodred/ID 1,109,064,476 Click subscribe under the Blood Red podcast logo. 3. If you like what you've heard, give us a nice rating, it helps us reach even more fans. On Acast 1, go to https://www.acast.com/2, search for Blood Red podcast in the top right-hand corner, and find the Liverpool Echo podcast. Spotify users can search for Blood Red and find the Liverpool Echo podcast in the podcast section of the app. You can also find our daily podcasts in the Anfield Plus section of the LFC Echo app. The app is free to download and is available for Apple devices here and Android devices here. Once you have downloaded the app, tap on the Anfield Plus section to listen to our podcasts.